All right. Hello again, adventurers, and welcome to another exciting episode of my daily vlog. This is daily vlog, I think it's 121 now. So today, still on the up and up, still not feeling massively well, but I am no longer completely confined to bed. Still spend most of my time there. But that's not what I want to talk about today. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Sorry, every time I use that particular voice, that's the line that pops up. If you don't know what that line is from, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. All of the maps were just big old squares for the most part. And when you would get to a map transition, if you just kind of clicked and because it was all click to move, if you just kind of clicked and had your party move there, generally at least one party member would get there first. And so as soon as you got there, if you would just click to transition map and they were walking over, you'd get there. And it won't let you do that unless all of your party members are there. And so you would hear this voice, you must gather your party before venturing forth. So that's what that's from. So let's talk about the title of the video. Yesterday, I recorded my final Designing New Dragons for a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to never return to that series. I really enjoy making that series. However, I can't do two series at once. I just don't have the brain power. If I can ever get a handle on all of my disabilities, and I can actually do this as a job instead of as a hobby and creative outlet, maybe I will have multiple series that I do simultaneously. But right now I can't. So it's going to be uploaded today. I have, like I said, I have it all recorded. I just need to upload it, timestamp it, and make a thumbnail. So that stuff in and of itself normally takes like 15-20 minutes. Ish. It depends on how creative I have to be with the thumbnail and everything. So, that being said, that series is going to be put to rest for a little bit because you guys have been asking for it, and I think it'd be at least a partial exercise in some cool stuff. I am going to be starting my new Essence20 deep dive series, which I will reveal the title to you now. I am calling Essential Essence because I like alliteration. But yeah, Essential Essence is going to be basically D&D deep dive for Essence20. And my plan right now is I'm going to start with Power Rangers, because it was the first Essence20 book, and it's the one that I'm most familiar with because I've actually run a mini campaign in it. Also, I really like the Power Rangers. Now, because of how the Power Rangers RPG is set up, it has caused me to have a few issues because unlike every other Essence20 product where the you have basically the class and then you have some subclasses, the Power Rangers RPG doesn't have subclasses. It's done entirely through perks. The equivalent of, or are they perks? Yeah, I think they're called perks. I don't know. The equivalent of feats in Essence20. And so my one quote-unquote fear for this is that the episodes are going to be kind of long. If you go back into D&D Deep Dive, which was a series I used to do about Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, especially the early ones where I tried to cover an entire class and group of subclasses at once, I would have like hour-and-a-half long videos. And for my in-depth reviews, I'm perfectly fine with that. because there's a lot of information I'm covering. But for a single class, I think an hour and a half is just way too long. I'd like to limit it to 30 to 45 minutes because that is, a D&D deep dive and now Essential Essence are in-depth deep dives into them. I'm trying to talk about all the different options you can have to use these abilities in as many different ways as physically possible. And in order to do that, it takes time. So that's what the goal is right now. The first couple episodes of it are going to be rough because I'm going to be learning how to do it. But once I get a few of those under my belt, I think this is going to be a pretty interesting system. And again, with the breakneck pace of how much content Renegade puts out for Essence20, it's not like I'm going to be running out of content anytime soon. So, yeah. Don't expect the first episode of Essential Essence this week or probably even next week. Like I said, it's because it's a brand new system. I still have some bugs to work out in how it's going to go. But the very next non-daily vlog is probably going to be an Essential Essence. Maybe. I might, since today is May 1st, I'll be getting my disability soon, hopefully. And I'm hoping to pick up at least one of the new Essence20 books, the Power Rangers Beneath the Mask, or Beneath the Helmet, whatever it is. I want to pick that up because I couldn't afford to pick it up last month. And then the new G.I. Joe source book that I talked about is probably going to be the This Is How You Create New Equipment source book. Also has just come out. So I want to get those two if possible. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford both of them. But that's what I'm hoping to do. And then the new Vecna book comes out this month as well. And I'm hoping to get that because, again, it's tier 4 content. It's likely to be the last 5th edition book published by Wizards of the Coast. And I own literally every 5th edition book. Other than, the Infinity Staircase is another one that's still coming out. And again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford to get that or not. But I own every single 5th edition book. So I would like to kind of complete the set if I can. There's a couple that I only own digital versions of that eventually I want to get physical ones so I can just have the entirety of 5th edition. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's the update for right now. So I hope you guys are excited about this. I hope you guys enjoy the final designing new Dragons for a while. The character that we create is super cool. And I dig it really, really, really hard. I think it's an awesome character. So that should be coming out, like I said, should be coming out later today. So anyway, that's all for me today. I'll see you guys in the next time. All right? Bye-bye.